Hey guys, Pam's over here. Alright, so a lot of things have changed since the last episode of Legacy Wars. I am now in the Island Fortress League 7. Didn't take that long actually. So yeah, everything's going good. Everything's just fine and dandy. Using a new team here. Well, I can't talk to you guys about something really serious, and that's volunteerism. Volunteering, being an activist. You see, how do I explain this? My school, my PIG class, my participation in government class, has a final project where you are volunteering. And I just took a close thought into it, and it's utter BS. It's utter BS, mainly because they're forcing you to volunteer. When really, volunteerism should just be an act in which you volunteer your time out of your day to go and help people. It shouldn't just be forced upon the school. No, it really shouldn't. Volunteerism, you take your time out of your day. You go out, you help people. Say you go over to the senior center. Say you go and go make sandwiches for the homeless. In my school, they're forcing us to do this as a final project. Or we can type a 20-something page paper, I think it is. Go into a quick training. And I'm typing this right now because I got to type my act of kindness. And basically, I'm telling my teacher that I feel like it shouldn't be this way. An act of kindness and volunteerism should not be forced as a school project, but mainly thought of and forced upon on the person themselves, and go out and just do whatever they feel like is good as an act of kindness. And it shouldn't be forced on as a grade. Because I feel like it's forced as a grade. Honestly. Oh wow, what are the odds of that? Nope. Kick it. There we go. Like my act of kindness, like what I do is when the neighbors are gone and the kids, they leave their stuff around, I clean that stuff up for them. That way they come back to a nice house outside. And yesterday I was just chopping up firewood for them, for their fire pit. I have a heart of gold, alright? I bet some people would be going like, well, why can't they just do that themselves? Well, you know what? I take the first initiative, alright? Whoa, that was a double critical. But I always take the first initiative. And sometimes you gotta take the first initiative. If you don't take the first initiative, then how are you gonna ever get stuff done? Oh wow, that last touch. But yeah, how are you ever going to get stuff done if you don't ever take the first initiative? How are others going to get stuff done if you don't take the first initiative? Yes, some people got to do some things themselves, but other times you feel like you got to help them. And that's what I did. I helped my neighbors by cutting up some wood, cutting up some dead trees so that they can have a good fire when they come home. I offered to cut their grass because their mower wasn't working. Their rider mower, their engine broke down. You know what? I offered for me to bring my mower and go on ahead and cut their grass. And I didn't want any pay. But they insisted on paying me. They ended up getting their mower fixed, but still. Sometimes people just gotta take the first initiative and not have a school project force them to do something that should be thought upon. We all have, I'm gonna move on. Being as an activist, we all have freedom of speech. It's brought by the First Amendment. First Amendment, freedom of speech, free religion, freedom of the press. And you know what? I stand strongly against that. I really do stand strong with it. I didn't mean to say strong against it. But I stand strong with that amendment. I do believe there is freedom of speech. And that we need freedom of speech in order to speak our minds. If we don't speak our minds, how are we ever going to get stuff done in this world? You know what? I'm going to use the Power Rangers as an example as an activist. They've risked their lives. They've done a lot for the people in the shows and all that. They've risked help. So, there's a couple that have been destroyed for the goodness of others. Moving back to the volunteering in the school, why though? Why? I do a lot of act of kindness. Really, I help a lot of people out. I don't really feel like buying anything from the store there. Who's top donator? 1,000. How am I doing? What am I? 621. I'm catching up pretty quick. But yeah, like, how hard is it? How hard is it to just go out, to take time out of your day to help people that are in need, that are struggling? I am that person in school that helps them others go through a bad day. I'm playing against Psycho Red. Wow, that was stupid. Wow, that was really close. But yeah, moving on to the same subject. I'm going to continue to say why, until my question is answered. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. Comment what you do as an act of kindness. You know what? I want you guys to be appreciated for your act of kindness. Like helping a coworker who is in need, or making sleeping bags for the homeless, making sandwiches for the homeless. That isn't forced upon by a school project. I mean, come on now, people. Is this what we have to do now? Have have schools force students to do an act of kindness, to do volunteerism, which should really, you should